The story of Joaquín El Chapo Guzmán. Joaquín Archivaldo Guzmán Loera, known as El Chapo, meaning Shorty due to his 5 feet 6 inches stature, became one of the most notorious drug lords in history through his leadership of the Sinaloa Cartel. Early life: born in 1957 in La Tuna, Badiraguato, in the rural mountains of Sinaloa, Mexico, Guzmán grew up in extreme poverty. His father was reportedly a cattle rancher and opium poppy farmer. As a child, he had little formal education and began working in the drug trade as a teenager, initially cultivating marijuana and opium poppies. Rise to power. In the 1980s, Guzmán began working for Miguel Ángel Felix Gallardo, known as the godfather of Mexican drug trafficking. When Gallardo's organization fragmented in the late 1980s, Guzmán took control of what would become the Sinaloa Cartel. He proved to be an innovative trafficker, pioneering the use of underground tunnels to smuggle drugs across the U.S.-Mexico border and building a vast distribution network. Under his leadership, the Sinaloa Cartel became one of the world's most powerful drug trafficking organizations, responsible for smuggling massive quantities of cocaine, marijuana, methamphetamine, and heroin into the United States and beyond. First capture and escape, Guzmán was first arrested in Guatemala in 1993 and extradited to Mexico, where he was sentenced to over 20 years in prison.
¡Muévete! ¡Sin resistencia! ¡No hice nada! ¡Suéltenme! ¡A la unidad ahora! ¡Atrás la gente!
However, in 2001, he orchestrated a dramatic escape from the Puente Grande maximum security prison, allegedly hidden in a laundry cart, though the exact method remains disputed. This escape made him a legendary figure and allowed him to resume control of his operations. Recapture and second escape. After 13 years on the run and being named to Forbes' list of most powerful people, Guzmán was recaptured in February 2014 in Mazatlan.
Target secured. Room is clear.
He was sent to the Altiplano maximum security prison. Yet in July 2015, he pulled off another stunning escape, this time through a sophisticated mile-long tunnel that had been dug right into his cell's shower area, complete with lighting, ventilation, and a motorcycle on rails. Final capture and trial. Guzmán was recaptured in January 2016 in Los Mochis, Sinaloa, following a dramatic shootout. This time, Mexican authorities agreed to extradite him to the United States. In January 2017, he was transferred to U.S. custody. His trial in Brooklyn Federal Court began in November 2018 and lasted 3 months.
The evidence clearly shows the defendant is guilty. He must be held accountable.
Featuring testimony from over 50 witnesses, including former cartel members. The prosecution presented evidence of murders, torture, drug trafficking on an unprecedented scale, and political corruption.
The jury having found the defendant guilty on all counts, the court hereby sentences you to a term of imprisonment.
In February 2019, Guzmán was convicted on all counts, including engaging in a continuing criminal enterprise, drug trafficking, and money laundering. Imprisonment. In July 2019, he was sentenced to life in prison plus 30 years and ordered to forfeit $12.6 billion. He is currently incarcerated at ADX Florence in Colorado, the most secure federal prison in the United States, known as the Alcatraz of the Rockies.